Alrighty guys, knowing what we know, let's see if we can get this thing to breathe a little bit of fire. I got the choke and carb butterfly unstuck and I took the dual wheel off the outside. Just double check. Hey, camera's looking in an okay place. So I know if this thing starts and runs, it's going to smoke. I'm fairly certain. I could be wrong, but I'm just running off a carb cleaner right now. I really don't want it to run for too long. So problem is the carb's facing the other direction too, so it's going to be hard to get carb cleaner in it. Got a single putt. Oh yeah, she's going to smoke. Okay, so we got a couple putts out of it. Move the gas away from the exhaust. So you go, she got gas in her now. Now let's see what she'll hit like. Might hit like a Mack truck. Okay, contact. She ain't gonna run tonight, boys. So I'll try it again tomorrow. Fresh battery, and maybe I'll actually clean the carburetor. Aha! Alright, boys, let's see if it'll run. I got gas down through the carburetor. I know fuel will go through the main jet. And I know it will pop and bang a little bit on carb cleaner. Other than that, I don't know much. And the oil pump must be working because since I was cranking it over last night, needed a little bit more oil. Smart. So, don't have a throttle cable on it. Work the choke manually. The throttle luckily will kind of sit at idle, so let's just try it once without any carb cleaner and see what it does here. Fire in the hole! Okay. Nothing. Got gas dripping out of there, so maybe it's flooded. Okay, I'm gonna bet the exhaust valve is not sealing. See if I can't get this thing to run here a minute. not off. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to play with this some more. It's definitely shooting some fireballs out there. Alright, let me pull the cylinder head and double check the timing and stuff again. See what I find. Okay, I didn't really see anything. I bumped the, advanced the timing just a hair. It was firing a touch late, but still nothing I would have got concerned over, so let's just see what it does here. I might end up belt starting this. If I belt start it, I don't have to worry about the starter kicking out and getting hot. Kind of popping and banging out both sides, so that tells me it's just a fuel issue. See, now it's too rich. I'll open the choke up the whole way. Put the throttle back down at idle and just see what it does. I don't know, guys. Let's go to oil pressure, believe it or not. The gauge is working. So I can see that. Just won't quite spin up on its own. So maybe what I'll do here is I'll start this tractor I'm fixing for this other guy, and I'll drag these both outside with a belt across them and see if I can't get them to go. I kind of want to hear this thing run once, at least. Make sure it's worth any more time and effort, but I don't know. This is the exhaust manifold, just clamped on for giggles. Not that it'll make a difference, but see if it stops. It's got a heck of a pop to it. Yep, I'm gonna say no. So, alright, let me pick up some tools and stuff here, and maybe I'll just slide this thing forward if I can get a belt across from that one to this one. And we'll go from there. Belt starting time. out of gas. I thought I had a good bit of gas in there, but maybe not. Sounds pretty decent. Smells like it's something really old that's set for a while. So, I'm gonna try and get the Swiftmatic in a gear here, because it has that dirt shield on, so you can't tap it into gear like you normally would. But with the belt start, she lit right off there. But anyhow, hopefully you guys saw that okay. It sure looks like you guys are looking. Yeah, I think you guys saw it. Maybe not as good as I would have liked, but oh well. Well, let me put some more gas back in it and see if I can't get it to fire up just normally once I get the Swiftmatic in a gear. I don't quite know if I want to try pull starting it yet, but see if we can't get her to crank off with the electric start cart. It was definitely out of petrol, by the way. I didn't want a whole lot in it just in case, you guys know, small fire or anything. Want to keep the fire as small as possible whenever you're going to do something like this. So let's see what it'll do now. The Swifty is in high range. Have to do with that magneto. Okay, let me had it idle down too low. Camera's still recording, everybody's still laughing. That's fine. Oh, yeah, if I could kick back. I'm almost scared to pull it. Killed it. So down here manually getting the 2-speed axle to work. I think I got it moving pretty close its full range of motion right now. If it's not quite moving full range, yeah, went in low. There, it went in high. The other thing that'll help a lot is when the machine's running and it's vibrating, it'll help the springs and everything push everything in the right direction. So got that going on. We also have this catastrophe going on here. So that dual wheel spacer is probably not junk. I could probably get the bolts out of it if I put it in the drill press and start drilling, but those are going to be fun because I heated them, or I attempted to heat them, and put some vice grips on them and no go. The only thing I might try is I might do the old thread a nut down on there and weld it really good trick. I might try that. I have to find somebody with a good welder to try that, but you know how it goes. There was only 2 out of 3 bolts holding the spacer to the hub. So that tells me he had this apart, or somebody had this side apart, because the hub was loose. So that's interesting, and there's an aluminum cap on this side. I don't ever remember there being aluminum bearing caps, unless it was just on the Swifty. That side there sure looks aluminum, so I don't know. Anyhow, I'm calling it a night. It's little before 8 o'clock, and I've been monkeying on and off with this thing for the last day or two. Not completely, but you know, I've been monkeying with it a fair bit. The brush hog is really stiff. It will spin, but it's stiff. Like I said, it's just been sitting for years, and there's oil and grease mix in the bottom, but you know, that didn't really get slung up in everything, so I don't know. Might have to take it off and tear it apart, but you know how it goes, guys. So anyhow, get back at it. Since I did get it running, it will pull start now. It was having a little bit of a fuel delivery issue. I don't think there was enough fuel flow to the tank, so it's probably got some junk in, probably the shut off in the tank or something. It's just not quite flowing enough fuel to run wide open, I would say. If you back it back down to, you know, like a hair above idle or something, it's alright, but I don't know. Details. So later, gentlemen. I'm tired.